This is one of the most interesting max questions I have came across on doing some mock tests. Let's read the question. A natural number n has exactly 12 divisors including 1 and n, which are numbered in increasing order. d1 is less than d2 is less than d3 and so on up to d12. It is known that the divisor d4 minus 1 is equal to the product d1 plus d2 plus d4 whole times d8. Our question is to find d4. So to solve this, we need to know a few things. That is, d1 will be equal to 1 and d12 will be equal to the number n. And we know that di times d13 minus I equal to n in this case. So let's write what they just gave. d4 minus 1 will be equal to d1 plus d2 plus d4 whole times d8. What we have to note here is that d8 is multiplied with a particular constant that is not less than 1. Okay, so not less than or equal to 1. So d4 minus 8 will be greater than d8. Now this means that d4 minus 1 can be, this can be d9, d10, d11 and d12 or d12. Okay, now since the minimum that d4 minus 1 can be is d9, we can say that d4 will be greater than equal to 10. So let's just keep that in a box and we'll continue. Now as you can see, we know that d1 and d2 and d4 and all the d things are not negative. So we can conclude that d1 plus d2 plus d4 will be greater than d4. Okay, so we know that d1 plus d2 plus d4 can be, here we go again, d5, d6, d7 and so on up to d12. But what we have to note in this case is the fact that we can multiply both sides by d8. So this should be equal or this can be what? This can be d8 d5 d8 d6 and so on up to d8 d12. But even though this may seem like a dead end, we must always remember that this will be equal to d4 minus 1. So that means that this, no matter what, is supposed to be a divisor of n. Well, we know that d8 d5 will be equal to n by this. Okay, so and the rest, they are greater than n, and if they are greater than n, these are not divisors. So the only thing that is possible is d8 d5, and d8 d5 is basically d12 because n is d12. We listed that here. Now if it is that case, then we know that d4 minus 1 will be equal to d12. d4 minus 1 will be equal to 12 and d4 is basically 13. d4 value is 13 and it perfectly matches with the fact that d4 is greater than equal to 10. So our final answer is that d4 is equal to 13.